Oh, were we doing a show today? Hi, folks, and welcome back to another episode of the D.Bell Sports Podcast. I'm your host, D.Bell, and today we're going to go through the Cowboys schedule and even make some predictions, see what'll happen. First up, we have the Browns, September 8th. Now, the Browns' defense is going to be tough for sure. They're going to have a healthy Deshaun Watson. Plus, we have two new offensive linemen. We have to go against Myles Garrett. It's going to be pretty tough, but I think we can pull it off. I'm going to give us the W. Next, we have the Saints at home. Now, Derek Carr is their quarterback, and he's okay. They went offensive line and corner with the first two picks of their drafts. It is our first home game, and I think we're a little bit better than the Saints, to be honest. So I'm going to give us the W. Next, we face the Ravens at home. Now, the Ravens just acquired Derrick Henry in the offseason, and Lamar Jackson is coming off another MVP season. It's a home game, but it's going to be fierce. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give us the L with the Ravens. Next, it's the Giants on Thursday Night Football. Malik Neighbors was a good pick for him, but they still have Daniel Jones, and we crushed them last year. They're not there yet. Let's just be honest. And is Daniel Jones their guy? I don't even think they know. They're losing confidence in him every day. But plus, we beat him twice last year, so I'm going to give us the W. Next up is the Steelers. Now, this is going to be a good one. I don't know if it'll be Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, but let's just say it's Russell Wilson. He's not the quarterback he used to be. He's interesting, but ultimately, I'm going to give us a win. W. Next, we have the Lions at home. And after what happened last year, they're getting their revenge. Okay? The Lions made it to the NFC Championship game last year, too. They're only getting better. They took two corners in the draft. I'm unfortunately going to call this an L. After our bye week, we'll face the 49ers, and we'll need every day of that to get healthier. Now, we keep losing these guys, unfortunately, year after year, playoffs, and regular season. Be a great time for revenge, but honestly, who knows? If our rush defense is bad, we're going to have a bad time. Unfortunately, I'm going to call this an L. Next, we face the Falcons. And whether it's Kirk Cousins or Michael Penix, Falcons have a real quarterback now. If they can utilize their weapons, we might be in real trouble. But I'm going to call this a close W. Next, we have the Eagles at home. Eagles! They're going to be good, but at our house, whatever. I think we can handle them. Although they did just get two new corners, and our rushing offense will be suspect. I think we can pull it off, but it's going to be tough. I'm giving us a close W. Next, we have the Texans at home. Monday Night Football. Oh, C.J. Stroud's coming off a great first season, complete with the playoff win. If we get a win streak going, though, we're definitely going to try to protect it. This could be a loss, but I'm going to call it a win. Maybe I'm just being optimistic, but I think we can take them. Hopefully, experience wins out in the end. W. Next, we have the Commanders. New quarterback, just won a Heisman, but he's still getting used to the NFL. Needs to prove himself in the division. He'll be the youngest quarterback in the division. They have our old coach, our old center, and a few other players. This could be really tough, but I'm still going to give us the W. Next, we have the Giants at home on Thanksgiving. Let me be clear. We will trample them. W, no debate. Next, we have the Bengals at home. Great. Now, Joe Burrow obviously is an elite quarterback, and it's going to be tough. We did beat them a couple years ago with Cooper Rush, but they weren't playing their best football yet, and it was still early in the season. They don't have Joe Mixon anymore, but they still have Jamar Chase, so unfortunately I'm going to give us the L. Next, we have the Panthers. Now, the Panthers will be a lot better this year. After acquiring Tavion Sanders, Jonathan Brooks, Jalen Coker in free agency, and trading up to get a receiver with the last pick in the first round. Obviously far from perfect. I think our defense can hold them. It's not going to be an easy win, but it's going to be a win. Next, we have the Buccaneers at home. Now, it's going to be tough. They have Baker Mayfield in his second year with a re-signed Mike Evans. Something tells me, though, we got this. With two tough division games looming, we'll need a victory to keep pace with the Eagles, which is the next game on the schedule. We'll rally for a victory, especially if a division title is on the line. Next is Cowboys versus Eagles. One more time. Now, a lot of times we split with the Eagles, and they're too good not to lose to them at least once. Plus, it'll be at their stadium. I hope we can pull it off, but unfortunately, I see us getting the L also. So, loss. Unfortunately. Our last game is the Commanders at home. Now, I think Jaden Daniels is going to ball out in this game, especially since it's the last one. And who knows what stars will be resting or hurt on either side. Sam Howell beat us in 22 in the last game of that season, so I think Jaden's experience over the course of the season will pay off. He's obviously a lot better than Sam Howell. I'm going to give us the loss. Who knows what will happen. Now, adding that all up, I have us going 11-6 over the season. 12-5 is a dream scenario. 11-6 is my prediction. We could maybe go 10-7. Now, 9-8. 9-8 is going to be a problem. We'll be competing primarily with the Eagles for the division. 8-9 is a bigger problem. How good are the Commanders going to be? We can't risk being second or third place in the division. We want to go to the playoffs. Really, our season starts with the playoffs. But if we can't beat playoff teams like the 49ers and Lions, that's going to be a problem for sure. Honestly, I can't wait for the season to start. It's going to be great. In 109 days, we're going to start the NFL season with that Thursday night game, Ravens-Chiefs. And it's going to be fantastic. I'm really optimistic. I really think our season starts with the playoffs. So just going through the full season, it's gonna be so tiring. It's gonna be exhausting. But I think we're gonna have a good season, and we just have to wait and see what we'll do in the playoffs. But really looking forward to it. Thanks for sticking with me, and of course, go Cowboys.